Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my second channel, and this time we're looking at this abandoned house and it is amazing. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. And it is summertime, so you might be hearing crickets in the background. I'll have to review that in footage. I hope it's not too big of a background noise where it's getting picked up. So this first room we're looking at is an old cold food storage, otherwise known as a pantry. And it's quite a big pantry. You could see quite a lot of shelves and a lot of open space. This actually gives us an idea of the age of this house, as most older houses did come with pantries. I'm guessing this one's probably about 100 years old. Most modern houses actually don't have underground pantries like this, and having AC does play a big part in that. In fact, a lot of these older places, if you follow my main channel, you'll see a lot of the old mining settlements I go to and cabins. They never had AC, let alone electricity nor water, and because of that, having cold food storage underground like this was crucial. And this house was probably about the same as this. I don't know when this house was built, but I'm guessing it's probably about 100 years old. A lot of them, they didn't have AC. You had to have food underground like that, otherwise it would have rotted too quick and it went bad. Go follow my main channel, you'll see that, a lot of the miners, what they'd do is they'd actually dig out a side of the mountain and they would go just find rocks all over the place, just all around the mines they worked at. And that's how they built the pantries. They just stacked all the rocks up, built a roof over it, then you just put sand over that. Oh yeah, the roof was usually made of wood, I'll add that. Then they usually put sand over that wood with their rock walls, and that kept it cold, especially in the summertime. And they also added, most of them anyway, added a air vent to air it out so it doesn't get wet or anything like that, or doesn't start to mold. And they also did that with dynamite storage rooms as well. It's just a little interesting thing. Now, some background on this location. It's actually, as of recently, been demolished, which means this footage is especially valuable due to the fact that nobody has filmed this house, that I know of anyway. And this is probably the last remaining footage of this location. It's been abandoned for, who knows how long. You could see it's not really been vandalized. And even when I was filming this, they were preparing it for demolition. And I will add, I actually filmed this video 4 years ago. Although the video got corrupted, I went to import it to my laptop, and I checked back about 20 minutes later, and the footage was gone. It just said, on my laptop it didn't show up, and I went on my camera, and it said something about the media being unreadable. And basically it's just broken, memory card messed up, and safe to say I threw that memory card away. Although I actually found the footage just after 4 years later. I was just clearing up space on my laptop and I found this footage and I was like, whoa, I thought this was gone. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was gone, and hey, found the footage 4 years later. Kind of crazy story. Never thought it actually got uploaded to the laptop. I thought it got corrupted before I uploaded it. So that's pretty cool. That's why I'm showing you this footage 4 years later. And it's now been demolished. Now, the reason I'm doing voiceover, and terrible voiceover, I will add. I don't really have a script, so I don't know what to say or anything. I don't know. Uh, well, the audio did get corrupted. I couldn't get the audio. I don't know why, but when I went to edit the video on Premiere, I just couldn't get any audio to show up, so yeah. Unfortunately, we have no audio, although it was a bit of a sketchy abandoned house, and due to it being near the highway and lots of open windows at this house, I will add that, with it being near the highway and all, we didn't really say much in the video. We were kind of quiet when we were there so that we wouldn't draw a lot of attention, as it was nighttime, so we didn't want to be too loud, and if someone was walking by, maybe they'd call the cops or something. So we're kind of being on the down low, not saying much. So even if I did have the footage, you wouldn't really be hearing anything anyway. This right here is actually a family tree, which I'm to blur out right now, but I thought that was interesting that it was left in this abandoned house. You will notice, like I'm showing right now, there's a lot of built-in cabinets built into the house and dressers in the bedrooms, which really does set a unique tone for this house. Most houses, obviously, they're not like that. And out of the hundreds of abandoned houses I've been to in cabins, I could tell you I've never really seen anything like this house. It's a unique house for sure. And it's definitely a house I remember, 4 years later and 150 plus cabins, houses later. This was probably one of my favorite ones. Can't say my favorite, but one of them. It's a unique house, and you could definitely tell they custom made it, which for an old farmhouse, what else would you expect? Of course, they're going to be the ones to get it all done and built the way they want it. And you also notice, you could see all the shag carpeting, terrible shag carpeting. Definitely shows it hasn't been updated in a while, which makes me think, maybe they're planning on not living in this house forever. They had plans, which I will add, they actually demolished this house to build apartments. So maybe they had those plans way in the past, and that's the reason they never updated the house when they lived in it. Just because they knew they weren't gonna, it was more of a temporary house. It was gonna come to an end. if I could have the camera equipment I have now and the lighting I have now and go to that abandoned place, I feel like it would have been so much better of a video. Although, hey, it's not possible, unfortunately. Still an amazing place, guys, and thank you so much for watching. I know this was a very different video. I've never done a video like this before, so hey, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Check out my main channel, which probably 95% of you came from my main channel, but still, if you didn't, go check out my main channel. Consider subscribing, and thank you for watching.